Well, hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are down back in that San Francisco Bay Area, but we will continue on. Quick note, as I talked about last episode, I am recording now in 60 FPS to upload, and so to keep it with 60 frames per second consistency, I may have turned down some settings, and I turned down even more settings in an attempt to make it run smoothly. But man, it just stays all over the place, and there's not a lot you can do sometimes. So we'll see how it goes this episode. If we can figure out how to back the fuck out of here, first of all. Left. Alright, good work. Well, we might as well go take a nap first. I was going to say check to see what cargo we pick up, but you never know when you might have different cargo after you sleep for about 6 years. You know, that's always different. Well, yeah, let's just go to sleep here. Good night. Nothing like sleeping on the side of the bay. Just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching time roll away. Something like that. Alright, now that it is daytime, what do we got going on in that San Francisco area? San Francisco to Primm. Not bad. 28 miles to the dollar, the mile. Did I say 28 miles to the dollar? it's not that way, I can tell you that much. But you know what? That seems kind of fun. Sure. Sure, it's a fairly okay distance, too. I'm not going to be physically exhausted by the end of it, hopefully. And I'm not going to be too short that I'm disappointing myself. Haddock Floyd. That is the most depressing ship name I've ever seen, sailor. Seriously, couldn't have made it at least a little more interesting? Like, really, anything you could have done could have made it more interesting. Like, you could have called it the USS Buttfucker. That'd be fun. What's wrong with USS Buttfucker? Make it a very regal sailing vessel. But no. Everybody's against me naming my pet snake a USS Buttfucker. My theoretical pet snake. I do not have a pet snake. But to be fair, I do want to name everything I own a USS Buttfucker. We can just all be a household of regal sailing vessels. Turns out this cargo is very short, and then I just ran into the side of another cargo piece. So, whoops. But, you know, being short makes us have turns better. That was a very mumble-jumbled, stupid sentence that I just created, but that's what happened. Let's turn on some tunes here. The Rain 1 must be the clone of the Rain I had. How can you clone the Rain when the Rain is unique? Is Rain as unique as a snowflake? You feel me? So, you know, when you talk about snowflakes being unique, it's like, well, they've got a different pattern. Each one of them does, so that, you know, it keeps it unique. I don't know how else to describe it. I feel bad for that fucking traffic jam. That's a lot of cars to render, too. Rip frame rate. Who needs above 50, am I right? Man, I don't know what to do anymore. When you're just, like, sitting there, and you're just, like, waiting, and it's like, oh, yeah, sure, you have 80 FPS. I'm like, oh, that must be good. How could it drop down to 40? You never know. But at least it probably looks better than 30? We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know. Once we get on the highway, it may be better as well. But, I don't remember what I was talking about, but we're going to Primm with our stupid little supplies. We do need gas. I recognize that, matter of fact. And hopefully we can get it sometime up here. Not while we're crossing the bridge, we know that. There's nothing on the bridge. It's just a bridge. A bridge to Terabithia. No, that movie's a little silly. Let's hip-hop-a-doop. Wow. You know what's amazing? Look back at some of the earlier videos. In our first truck, barely could get up this hill. Just couldn't happen. Now look at how far we've come. I'm pressing my way up, and we're pushing it. We're making it. As Thomas the Tank Engine said, I can do it. I can make it. Whatever he said, I don't remember exactly. We just took damage. All in all, a good day's work so far. Still no damage on the trailer, and that's what's fucking important, isn't it? Let's make American Truck Simulator great again. I'm getting real scared when I cross by some of these poles on the edge of the highway. I realized the other administration thing I wanted to do was to check the cost of upgrading our garage one more time. 100 grand. Wow, that was surprisingly cheap. I was expecting like a couple $100 grand. I don't really know. Turns out no, just do it. I'm pretty sure. Did the first upgrade not cost $180,000? I don't think that makes a lot of sense. It really just rewards you to cheat, first of all, but it just makes life harder for the new guy, and then it just gets easier from there. It's like, well, is that realistic? I don't know. We are gonna eventually buy more garages and more trucks and hire more people, and our people we'll have a fleet, a goddamn fleet of trucks. Because that is just the most badass way to describe a series of any vehicles, is a fleet. I want to be a fleet. On fleek? No. Fuck that. That goddamn suggested video pops up every now and then. It's like, I forget her name. Oh, jeez. Ellen. Woo! Like Ellen's top 10 slang words of 2015 recommended video. I'm like, fuck off. Why would you recommend that to me? Goddamn YouTube. The hell do you think I'm looking at? Nothing that good. Sane. No. Looking at stupid shit like champagne taste and blue. I'm sorry. Oh, we still need to get gas. Can't do that yet because we are unfortunate not to have a gas station here. Usually that's how that works, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing here. That's just gotten real awkward. Oh, there's a gas station up here. Well, howdy doody, you do that. So let's stop at said gas station and pick up some gas as you usually do at a gas station. Am I right, brothers and sisters of the church choir? Woo, slow down. Good work. All right, fill her up, Jim. I don't know. There's nobody here named Jim. Hi, ambulance. Amber lamps. Alright. Man, our fuel tank is pretty big. What is it, like, holy fuck, it just keeps going. Well, that was $634 down the drain. Before we leave, I'm going to check one thing in the options quick. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back here. I tried to turn down some settings some more just to see what would happen. Is it me, or did the game get like a shit ton darker? It seems weird now. I don't know what's going on. It is really hard to find a happy medium in this game in terms of settings, in visuals, and frame rate. You know, while it's nice to see things in like 60 frames per second, you know, with this quality, it's just, there's no way to do it. Oh God, it's really hard to figure out, man. I'm sorry. Next time maybe. Next time we can get it all sorted out, but it just changes so fucking frequently. It's probably gonna drop down to like 60 by the time we get back into the goddamn city, and then as soon as you go into third person, it jumps you up like 20 frames a second, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Wow, I heard they changed the Hearthstone Sorry emote to a WoW emote today. That's exciting, I suppose. I don't really care. Emotes are emotes. It's just for troll BMers who hate me. You know, fun times in Hearthstone with troll BMers. Though, you know, occasionally is that you see, you know, somebody want to be like, you play a game and it's like, hey, added you to your friends list. I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder why. The couple times I've done it, it's never ended well, has it? No, that's not true. One time it worked out well. We were like, hey, yeah, good game, mate. Whatever. Talked a little later about some strategies. It's just standard friendly guy stuff. The other time I tried was when he called me like a stupid fucking cunt face and then immediately unfriended me. So, you know, really just good experiences with that whole adding to your friends list after a game thing. You know, just really bringing on some strong niceties there. Excuse me, Red Van, why are you so slow? Get out of our lane, thank you. Left lane is now truck lane. Everyone else, fuck off. That's a little rude. You know, as I just talked about being nice to everyone else, you know, I welcome everyone into my lane. Come into my lane. We can have some fun. Fun song that is. I'm getting quite exhausted. I've had a long day. I've been up for 18 fucking hours. Ugh. God. I am sleeping, Mr. Sleep. Mr. Skeletal will give me calcium deficiency if I do not thank him, however, so I must thank Mr. Skeletal. Oh, gosh, I'm just... The driving, the nighttime soon, the long day, it's all getting me a little bit woozy. Not woozy, just like, you know, floozy. I'm a floozy. It really just, truck driving makes me a fucking whore or a lot lizard, whatever you want to call it. I think I might be a prostitute. As the shitty no sleep story goes, I couldn't tell the difference between the word prostitute and president. Turns out I wasn't the president, so the person sucked the dick of the client to get the spooky ghost out of his penis. You know, just typical shitty no sleep stuff. fun subreddit that is. You know, I do enjoy a little bit of poking fun here and there. Everyone can be nice. Reddit is a interesting place full of circle jerk and absolute madness. So you know, it gets a little crazy. There's some fun subreddits to make it all worth it. Today, I did come across the Minneapolis subreddit, which I occasionally come across, like Minnesota and Minneapolis, and I believe St. Paul has one. But hilariously, there was a 12 to 13 minute video of somebody in a downtown Minneapolis parking lot just fucking failing to park, okay? Absolutely terrible. So, this was just like the balcony of some dudes who were just like filming the entire thing on their iPhone. It was just like, this person has been circling around like 3 times, and then it's like, here's what's going down. And this person had just attempted to park for 12 and a half minutes. Now let me break it down for you. In a quick, you know, scene by scene... Is it raining? No, it's just unfortunately dark. Still no rain after 80 episodes, huh? Fuck you. Anyway, let me give you a play-by-play. Small parking lot, weirdly a little bit cramped. Not a lot of room between the parking spaces. I get that, you know. Downtown Minneapolis, a lot of places have to get parking. It is certainly a problem down there, so you got to kind of squeeze in as many people as you can. That's why my big, you know, like parking garage is so difficult to maneuver, and this is the one place I've had an accident is because somebody backed up into me. So yeah, you know, just shit going down there. But anyway, this person is attempting to park in a smaller parking lot. However, this smaller parking lot is by no means full. I think half of the spaces were empty. And the one space he chose to go into was surrounded on all sides. Okay, so besides where you enter in from the lane, there was a car in front, there was a car to his left, there was a car to his right. This was pretty much the only spot in this parking lot with that situation. There were plenty of other options. This person, however, decided to park there and only there. His first attempt was not great. He was slanted, he was all over the place. Sure, you could understand for about a minute and a half why he would be pulling back and forth trying to get into that parking spot. Then at a minute and 45 seconds, he had it. He was in the parking space just fine. It was a pretty decent parking job, too. I wasn't gonna lie. He did it well. It was well done. I would have liked to have parked like that any other time. Then he decided to pull out. Or this person. It could have been a woman. There's no way to tell. But this person then decided to leave the parking space in an attempt to circle around and drive in reverse into the space. There is just, oh my god. And that's what happened for like the next 10 minutes is a series of him backing out, circling around, trying to back in different directions, and it just never worked out. And then finally, after like 12 and a half minutes, it just did what the person did about a minute and a half through and just parking it like a normal human being. It was quite silly. You know what was also funny is that during the span of this 12 minutes, like four other cars just decided to come in and park like normal human beings, just run straight in. There was the one car who hilariously went to the other side of the parking lot where this guy was trying to park and was just like looking at him for a little bit until just decided to park in a random ass spot, slanted, and just like said fucking call it a day, which is what the guy should have done. But he was very determined to park in that one specific spot, which I do not get. It was a very strange video. It was just weird. It was a little bit cringy, a little bit funny. All in all, just a unique experience for whoever the hell was driving that car. But you know, I'm not a huge fan of going downtown Minneapolis anyway. Both for the reasons of it's impossible to park, but also the reasons of downtown Minneapolis street system. Man, it's impossible to get across that goddamn just downtown area in a straight line. I think it is actually impossible on most roads because they're like one way, then they reverse one way, then they make you go on random down directions, and then they're like through a tunnel above train tracks, and it's like, well, what the hell's going on here? Okay, I can't even follow my fucking way across the goddamn city, and I'm looking for a certain building that is on the intersection of two one-ways, so I have to be coming specific ways, but those specific ways have specific ways that lead into them, and it's like, well, this is madness. How the hell am I supposed to maneuver this bitch? God. Oh, don't run into that car. We managed to avoid it. We do unfortunately have to turn onto the highway here, which is going to be a little bit spooky. Too spooky for me, as some might say. Oh, nobody's coming left, and there's only a bunch of trucks on the right, so call it a day, don't we? Ooh, we threaded the needle there, didn't we? Close barrier on the left, and that truck was screaming down at like 80 miles an hour on the right, and that's just puckering it. Get puckered, son. Son? No. Let's keep going here. We've only got 100 miles to go, so I'm exhausted, and I am very ready to go to sleep. Not gonna lie, after such a long day. Just want to shut it all down. It was cold, it was rainy, it was a bitch. It was a bitch. First thunderstorm of the season, however. Congratulations, Minnesota. I see we finally got over our snow for this year in mid-April. Woohoo. As per usual, when I started this series in February, the first time I recorded was a day of like a lot of snow. So I was like, huh, this is, standard February, it's snowing a lot. I was like, okay. It still snowed until April. 80 episodes in. No, it stopped snowing like 2 weeks ago, so like 67 episodes in or whatever, I don't know. But yeah. Just sometimes you wish it wouldn't snow all the time, or rain, or cry, or shed my urine. I don't know. I'm tired. But whoa, okay, stay on track here, mate. We've only got 78 miles to go. You can stay awake for that amount of time, I hope. Yeah, I'm glad that we celebrated our first thunderstorm of the season. We can all be happy, and soon we get to celebrate our first tornado of the season, and by celebrate, I mean cower in fear. And just have a good old chill with the. Summer's a nice time. Everybody gets outside. Everybody's barbecuing and shit. I love some grilled corn on the cob, man. Oh, absolutely delicious. Corn, what a staple of the Midwest diet sometimes, but I love it all the same. Just the amount of corn Iowa grows and stuff, it's all there. Just like the amount of potatoes grown in Idaho, it's sort of the thing. Not necessarily the thing you eat all the time, but it's just the main agricultural crop. What happens with corn crop is that on alternate years they plant soybeans and stuff. So soybeans, corn. Everybody has a good time with both soybeans and corn. So really, we just rocking it. Horace and Natalia have been making me a fair bit of money in this last mission here. We've just been talking about corn, and they're out making the real money. Well, we're making the money too. We're just doing it at our own pace. Whoa, stay on. This is way too fast. I'm going 92 miles an hour. I did not even think that was theoretically possible in a large truck such as this one. I'm just booking it down the highway. I'm surprised it didn't flip. I could have caused a lot of danger to those around me, including myself, and just reckless driving is never the answer to life's problems. Oh god, slow down. Good, slow down. Hold up. weed. So you know, we're all slow here, much like a sloth. Sloths are cut as fuck, man. I can't. I love sloths. They're cute, but they're so dumb. They're so dumb. But we're just about here in Primm, in a new location that we've not been to. However, it's just a standard Walmart area. But you know what? A new place is a new place. A new place explored is progress towards our achievement here, and more money towards our goals of being financially happy and buying more trucks, buying more garages, stuff like that. So we're making progress as per usual. But thank you for watching this episode of American Truck Simulator, and I will see you next time.